wonder how we put the cards into the slots in the middle. We have to do at some point, so we may as well fill 9 cards in. Okay. The angle of her helmet shows she gave a glance towards the headless corpse before she set off to work alongside Ancora. Who'll be set for life with regard to if they get the victims from this game. Oh yeah, they'll be set for life if they get any victims from this game. It'll be fucking great. The two of them begin collecting the deactivated cards from the consoles, careful not to wander in front of one of the shotguns. It would be too stupid if one of them fired by mistake. It's obvious they can't fire unless a vote is cast and that they don't shoot real bullets. This precaution is just for Lux's state for sure. Lux, are you calmer now? Ancora asked the question, though she didn't expect any real answer out of the girl. To her surprise, she nodded while they were putting in the cards into the contraption. Yeah, a little now. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to be weak like this either. It's just the body. What about the body? I'm just glad I can't smell it, or I'd probably... And Cora's vision faded right afterwards. Oh, here we go. Here's me. Very soon, everyone's helmets displayed me once more. So me is essentially Zero in the Zero Escape series, or Monokuma in the Danganronpa series. They're kind of like the mascot and like the face of the whole death game. You know. Very soon, everyone's helmets displayed me once more. Hey, Pillow God, how you doing? The instructions weren't over yet. Greetings once more. I'm sure you'd rather not see me again, right after the vote and your first witness of a dead body. I would like to remind you that there will be 5 more in total today other than this one, so you should strap yourselves in. The carnage isn't over yet. Far from it. Fortunately for you, now you have an hour of respite. Please use your time well. We'll be heading towards more of those education rooms now. If you remember the room you woke up in, they're a little like that. All the meat cards are hidden further inside. To progress, you will have to unlock the door leading to the hallway, much like how you've unlocked the previous one. That is correct. Another puzzle awaits you. Hopefully you didn't kill off your best puzzle solver yet, or else you would regret it now. The timer inside Cora's helmet read exactly 4 hours remaining. Once you've made your way inside, you will have to split up into 3 groups. You may be 1, 2, or 3 in a group. The very moment 4 people enter the same classroom, they will surrender their right to live. Each classroom has an assigned subject for you to study and a question to answer. The subject in question will be given to you impersonally by me after 39 seconds have elapsed since the room's door has opened, which will also close and lock. Don't you feel smarter by learning various subjects? Another smart thing to do, not open the doors until you're ready to go in, otherwise it will lock you out for 39 minutes. Please remember that once you enter a room, you will also only have 39 minutes before you surrender your right to live. Time is of the essence, and I will stop taking it from you for now. From now on, I will only appear to give you each room subject as you enter them. I wish all 7 of you good luck, and don't forget, I'll see you later. What's up with her number 39? I don't know. She just likes her dead. Is it me or does me seem like a Ketchy's lost child? A little fucked up reason, you know? I have like something on my fucking glasses. I hate glasses, dude. She just likes the number 39, I guess. I guess that's Pandora's favorite number. Just 39. Okay. God, glasses are the worst, but I do not want to get contacts for various reasons. Does it say that? That's super odd. Also, not a fan when using VR with glasses. I don't think VR and glasses mix anyway. Then the image faded once more, and Cora's vision was replaced with the real world. She looked at Lux, who looked back at her. The bear-themed girl decided to keep Lux company instead of helping the others solve the aforementioned puzzle. They can probably take care of this one on their own anyway. The others all had gone to gather in front of the double doors leading further into Wing A. Lux brought Cora back to her with some more talking. I kind of want to look at this machine a bit more. We only have so much time before the next voting round. If we're going to do that, we'll be leaving the teams to separate in strange groups. What do you mean? We're 7 left now, so that means if we both stay here to look at the machine and try to figure out how it works, we're leaving them to split as teams of 2, 2 and 1. Do we have to? What if they split up into 2 groups of 2 and 3 and we go together in one of the rooms? I guess. But in that case, I should go tell the group. For a moment, Lux hesitated. Ooh, Cora could tell it was because this would leave her alone, and there was already a feeling of kinship developing between the 2 of them. Ooh. Why does my stream not like Hezi? It's so fucking weird. Already clinging on to one another, huh? Okay, but come back fast, Cora. After promising it to Lux, Cora walked off to join the main group in order to tell their plan. Or is she gonna be fucking dead? Oh my god. Cora found the others as they were caught in a rather heated debate among themselves. Oh, here we go. No way am I going in with anybody here. Now that I know you're all loons like Viddy, I can't take any chances for myself. Is this cacophony related to what he was trying to tell you before dying? No, I just don't give a shit about any of you. Should you pursue this unreasonable course of action, I suggest we remove you from the group, promptly and sit you aside outside of the rooms we shall be investigating, without a meat card for the subsequent voting session. You guys can't vote without me anyway, so you'll have to hand one over sooner or later. Ira's fists were closed in anger. Looking at the others, Cora realized she had to do something or else a fight would break out. In order to meet the group, Cora... Ooh. Oh, I would totally bitch her out, though. I would totally bitch her out. Damn, sister. Should we bitch her out? She's kind of being a bitch, but I also don't want to get punched by Ira, you know? Have a safe dedicated to okay. We're gonna bitch her out then. What the hell is going on here? Are you guys fighting at the same time at this time? Bia, seriously, you should hold off. We don't have the time for this kind of thing. Shut up, idiot. Don't get caught up into this or you're going to eat the back of my hand. No, let me fucking eat it. Let me eat it. I can't even feel it anyway. No, we really do not have the time, so you have to settle for now. Bitch at us after we're free from this hellhole. The rest of the people had gone silent at their altercation. Did I gain a lot of their trust? She fucking hates me. I don't know, I don't think I gained anybody's trust there. This game had viewers, the viewers would be cheering for Cora big time. We don't know if it's not being broadcasted. Maybe on like, I don't know, pay-per-view or something. Even Bia understood what Cora meant after a while, and she relented, making a movement of her hand as to dismiss the entire conversation altogether. Okay, thanks. I think you're best coming with Lux and me. Whatever, I don't care. Guess I'll tag along. The girl's proposition went rather flawlessly. The entire group was glad to not have to deal with Bia anymore, so they didn't have any issue pawning her off to Cora. Only Ira didn't change his stance for a few moments before he reluctantly agreed to it. Well, she's abusive towards you. Why do you care here? Come on! Oh, I hate abusive relationships! Fuck, because they're so complicated. Ugh, I wish I could be like Ira. You don't want to be in a relationship with this abusive bitch. She belittles you too fucking much. Very well, then. I'll be going with Ira, and Ula will be going with Ava. Are you certain of this? The teams seem moderately unbalanced. I'm afraid I cannot accept the mere thoughtless endeavor. No, it's not imbalanced. You and Ava are smart, but I think I'm able to piece things better. That way I should go with the most cognitively challenged individual in order to round it out. Damn! Damn! Hi, Killa, by the way. Hi, I see you. Damn. Yeah, they suck major donkey dick, man. If you're so certain of your assumption, very well. Yet I harbor some disagreements regarding the fact that you believe your personage to be so mentally superior to us. I'll be leaving the group now, okay? Bia, come. We'll go have a look at what Lux wanted us to check out, and then we'll go. Is Lux dead, though? The rabbit-themed girl shrugged and went with the bear-themed girl after a brief goodbye thrown to the others. Joining back with Lux, and the two girls noticed that the smaller one had been in the process of examining the machine already. Lux, we've got to go soon to solve a room. The timer's ticking down and... No, wait! Cora, look! Bia, you too! The two girls approached curious. Lux was examining the 9th station, the one that belonged to the person the two others hadn't seen. I think we can do something here. She pointed to the mechanism behind. The shotgun that had been propped up was held by a tall pillar to match the console, which could be opened by applying pressure onto the inside panel, not visible from afar. And what does that all mean? Put her with ears simp on us instead of her. Oh my god. We need a petition Chrissy to teach a class on abusive relationships 101. Would pay for that. I was in an abusive friendship, man. I was in a toxic fucking friendship. I could totally try to help with that at least. I know nothing about relationships though. I'm fucking dry, man. I don't know shit. I don't know if but it opens. Cora knelt beside and took a look inside. There was machinery, cogs, and belts. Clearly, they were all made to hook onto another to trigger the shotgun. How can it actually work to remain a mystery at a very simple glance? We can mess with this one and it won't matter too much, but the others won't open. This is dangerous territory to cross, though. I want to look at it too. Think it's fine if we fuck around with this stuff, or me will roll over us like, oh, like, what up? It might be good to look at the others. Maybe they open like this one. There shouldn't be any harm in just having a look, but I think me will get mad if we break this stuff. Fuck it, I guess, you know? Yeah, they're very complicated. As someone who was in abusive, and toxic friendship, the way it works is, if you're the victim of one, you don't want to leave the relationship because a lot of time you think the person will change, or you just kind of hold on to those good memories of the relationship, like the good times. And kind of want to keep trying to make more of those good memories. At least that was my reason. That's how I saw it. It's like, no, I know this person. I want this person to change. I believe they can change, and I want to make more good memories because the ones I had before with them were very good. You know. Yeah, Gabe, you had some fucking misery shit go on. I'm glad you're out of that relationship though. Come on, Chrissy. Let Ira simp on us. He's a sweetheart. I mean, he is a sweetheart, but I prefer Vidya better. Cora stood back up and let Bia have a look inside the box. Boom! Fucking shotgun to the face! While the rabbit remained there, the other girl searched the rest. She's about to get fucking shot. And then Ira's like, what the fuck happened? My queen! As much as Cora tried, no box opened like that first one, except for the one behind Vidya's count, so you could open them after the person died. Interesting. So they can't open after they fire. Something doesn't feel right. Must be a problem with the mechanism. None of this should be accessible under normal circumstances. Cora watched the box for a moment before reaching inside with a hand. She found a small switch that she could flip. It was very well hidden in the very back, and unless you knew where to find it, it seemed impossible to figure out its location. Excuse me, that was fucking disgusting. That's the mechanism to release the gun. This will give a very huge advantage over the others, but it will also make it much harder to garner their trust. Either way, it's not loaded. None of them are. What happens when they fire is entirely from the helmet side. Oh. Her thumb brushed against the switch, and after a small push of her hand, the mechanism began moving. Very quickly, the bear-themed girl pulled her arm out of the box, just as the claps released the instrument of death. The question remained. Either Cora took the gun or she left it there. On one hand, the gun will give her protection, as if it was left here to act as a shield. Cora glanced to the other two. They hadn't noticed the gun coming loose. Oh, fuck! Having it would make her a prime target. That was why if she took it, she had to be sure of what she wanted to do with it. With the stress of the moment getting to her in her head, Cora... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Ace, you might be right. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And this is why we have saves, people. Well, we actually can't save here. The thing is, each save is dedicated to a certain route. So, fuck. Okay. The game auto saves at each choice. We don't have a save option. We only have like auto, and we look at the very limited options. So, okay, Chad, I'm gonna let you fucking be the gods here. What do you want? Should we take the gun? Possibly kill B. I want to save Lux, but I don't know if that's gonna be a choice here. Or should we just look at the gun like, that's some nice craftsmanship on that gun. What do we want to do? I take the gun. I want to say take the gun. Take the gun and AMD and simp. Pop AMD. Oh boy, y'all. Y'all are fucking sick. Take the fuck. Okay. Just took the gun. Rising back up. Wait, what? I got an achievement. I got an achievement saying, wait, what? Rising back up, Cora reached both hands forward, grabbing the shotgun. She took it off its stand and held it in both hands, one on the trigger and one on the other, under the barrels. Cora? What the hell did you do? Bia kept her distance to watch Cora in light apprehension, or perhaps envy, or maybe even disgust. The fact remained that Cora had now had a gun. Lux glanced over, recoiled in panic. Cora, don't tell me you're going to. Cora shook her head. No, I'm just keeping it for protection. I don't want to shoot anybody. Oh, that's reassuring. It didn't feel too reassuring, but Cora didn't feel like she had to explain herself any further. She was actually eager to move it from the voting stands, since the boxes could be opened if the person in question died. The last thing I want is for anyone else to grab one of the shotguns, even if they aren't loaded. Okay. Unsurprisingly, the two girls followed without any fuss. Much like Cora, they were in a hurry to move away from where the instrument of death were being held. So if we just attach to the fucking the helmet, boom, boom! Oh! What the fuck? I looked at the truss, but I didn't look at this one. What the fuck? I got an achievement saying, wait, what? It showed the trust thing. But I looked at everyone that's alive, I'm like, no one's trust changed. But hers changed, the mysterious one. It's, oh, fuck. Excuse me? Whoa, miracle. No, I don't think there's any romance options. I don't think we're gonna romance or smooch anybody. Interesting. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. And surprisingly, the two girls followed without any fuss. Much like Court, they were in a hurry to move away from where the instruments of death were being held. Interesting. On the way towards Wing A, Bia asked the two girls a peculiar question. Hey, let's say you had a shotgun and it was loaded. Who would you shoot? Huh? Her tone made it clear the question took her by surprise. Time was ticking, but the three of them came to a standstill near the entrance to Wing A. Are you sure we have the time for this? Why not? Do we really have to explore a room? We've got 6 hours, 2.5 nearly went by, and votes are in 35 minutes. Well, we need those meat cards. Unless someone dies during this hour slice. Lux's knees shook a little. Cora could tell that she wasn't a fan of the upcoming plan of assassination. Those guns aren't loaded anyway. Maybe Trist? Wow, he's a little creepy. Cora looked at Lux with surprise. The girl had been quite scared of bodies earlier, and now she was answering Bia. Wow, Bia, real subtle. Though I do agree he is a little creepy. So Cora, what's it going to be then? If you could shoot someone, who? Cora thought about it for a moment. She figured answering either Bia or Lux wouldn't be a good idea. Given the choice, she would shoot... Wow, okay. Trist, Ula, Ira. Damn. Who would I shoot? To be fair, I kind of find Ula a little annoying. I would shoot Bia, but she had a choice here. To be fair, I kind of find Ula a little annoying. I don't get any weird vibes from Trist. You know? What's with the helmets again? So, it's all animals. I'm assuming they have some symbolic meaning. And the nicknames are given all named after sins. Like the 7 deadly sins, you know? But then there are 2 remaining, like us, and then Pandora. Well, actually Pandora, but no. There's the 2 other names, Pandora and Cora, that don't really have a relation to a deadly sin, so. I'll say Ula. I'd probably go for Ula. Her speech is far too distinguished not to be a sign of her involvement. Those words caused a moment of silence between the girls. It was as if the 2 others were considering it until Bia shrugged, as if it didn't matter to her. But you're right either way. Regardless of who you shoot, the guns aren't loaded. Let's just get a move on. The rabbit-themed girl gave a nod towards the open hallway. Cora stared at Lux, who said nothing, though she averted her gaze. Following up on their marching order from before, Cora took the lead. Cora stopped in front of a closed door. This was the class in the first group had chosen to explore. She wasn't sure if this was Ira or Trish's room, or if it was Ava or Ula's room. The metal plate at the top was far too high for her to look inside without jumping either way. It was covered by said metal plate. Even if she could reach it, it was useless. The door is closed, so there's no point in sticking around. The girls set off again, finding a second door that was much like the first. The other 2 groups had gone for the closest ones. I wonder what kind of subject each room is learning about now. She murmured to herself, but no one answered her. The 2 girls must have been thinking about it too. She assumed they were too stressed out by what they might have to solve in their room. No, definitely, Bia knows a lot more than she's fucking letting on, dude. Finally, Cora stood before the final room for this section of Wing A, and she opened the door to look inside. There was a comfortable lounging area. She was about to walk in before she realized something was amiss. Lux and Bia were gone. Nani? Fudge nuggets. So I love how we can say fuck and bitch, but fudge nuggets, man. We only got like a limited amount of curse words we can say, and the number of times we could say them. I almost spilled my fucking soda. I was about to cry. Since when have they left? Oh, this is some 9-9 shit. This is some fucking Zero Escape shit. They always fucking leave at the last second, and then they end up dead. This is very much not the time. The door is going to lock in the next 39 seconds. A bad feeling spread through Cora. Leaving the door aside, she retracted her steps to find the tallest and shortest girls of the group. Solving alone would cause more issues than problems it would resolve. There's no helping it then. Someone's gonna have to die without a voting session. Where have you gone? We have to solve this fast. In truth, the door had already been locked by the time the girl had reached the entrance of Wing A again. Only silence greeted her, giving her no clues to where the others had gone. They couldn't have gone too far. There was only one way to take. Even though there were a few twists and turns to Wing A, the entirety of it had just been one long hallway. But now she was at a crossroads. Oh, fuck. The devs sent it for the kids, as there's death. A lot of death and destruction in this game. I feel like, no, Fiona, I don't think she's done this before, but she definitely knows a lot more than she's letting on. Like, she knows what's kind of going on right now, like, in this game. Fitting for the middle room of the school was often named the Crossroads by the students as it stood between all 4 wings. Where did they go? Did they go back to the voting machine? Did they go back to the first hallway? Cora wasn't sure, but ultimately, she went for the voting machines. Her steps brought her to the mechanisms they had inspected earlier. There was no trace of anybody or anything at all. That's right, something was wrong. She didn't expect to necessarily find anyone here, but as she approached the shotguns to examine the 9th one, something was amiss. The shotgun was there, of course, yet her hand was going through it, unable to touch or to pick it up. The same thing was happening to NVIDIA's shotgun. She could touch the symbol plates, but not the firearms, huh? It's there, but I can't touch it. What is this? What does it mean? I could definitely touch it earlier. A ghost? Can't touch it. Can't touch it. Hand going through it. She's alive. It's the last participant. The 9th participant. That's a sign of a ghost, isn't it? No, that doesn't make any sense. Cora was scared by what she was witnessing, scared enough to leave the room back to the staircase. She waited there a few minutes to try and figure out where Lux and Bia had gone, but they never appeared. Instead, she went to the first hallway, deciding he must have been there, but there wasn't anyone. The girl tried to process just how that was possible. She explored every possible area of the wing and the crossroads. By now, the timer showed there were only 10 minutes remaining. Groups would begin to emerge from their rooms again. There's no time to lose. Where are you? Oh no, I was saying that like Bia kind of like sort of knows what's going on. If that makes sense. She kind of knows what's going on, but she hasn't been through like this game before. I was just kind of replying to Phoenix's thing, if that's what you're referring to. As if to answer her, a loud shotgun echoed in the hallway. It came from behind. Cora fell to the ground after that, body flopping over like a marionette with its strings cut. Before her vision had cut, she almost saw what the figure looked like. It was not alone. There were two of them. And finally, everything went absolutely black. I wonder whose shadows those were. The most possible explanation would be Lux and Bia's shadows, but there were two problems with that. The first problem was obviously that both shadows are somewhat tall. That excludes Lux from having taken part in it, unless your shadow magically grows taller than most others. The second problem is that the shotgun. Nobody taught them how to remove it unless one of them spied while it was happening. Once again, Lux is too short to have done that without being noticed. Bia was definitely one of the two of them, though. That means Bia took the shotgun. The shotgun was still there. For some reason, all the shotguns were there, even if any attempt at contact with them failed. As for the second shadow, I don't know whose it was. I can only guess. It was a little shapely, a little defined. It was Ira. Bia and Ira. Maybe it was Ira. Maybe his presence there caused this to happen, in which case he should have been removed. If I had another chance, I'd tell myself to watch out for her, to focus on Ira. Without Ira, Bia would be as defenseless as a little bunny. Look at the councils too closely had been a mistake too. I still can't wrap my head around the state of the shotgun. Something strange is going on here. Not that it matters to me anymore. Near endless darkness awaits. Oh, so Ira. But the box remains shut. So this box is much more important than was much more important than we were letting on in the first room. Yeah, it was kind of weird that was just sort of there and like nothing really happened. Interesting. So that's a dead end. So we want to either get on this path. But the question is then, here's the major question. How can we prevent Vidya dying? How can we prevent him from how can we prevent Vidya from dying? Because there is one route where he dies, there's one route where we just come to a standstill and everyone dies. There's another one. There's two other ones that we haven't discovered. There's also two other routes that we haven't talked about. So earlier endings would give you a solid hint on what to do to proceed. I'll just leave it at that. Interesting. Miracle. So the earlier endings. It's Ira and Bia. Came to a standstill because of Bia. Here. It's all fucking Bia here. Everything kind of led up to fucking Bia. If I'm going about this right, everything is because of Bia here. We got to this ending because of Bia. We got to this ending because, again, Bia and Ira. So... No, Ira is alive. We have to keep Vidya alive. That's the thing here. So... I'm trying to think. Oh, I think I have to start a new save. Sorry. So... That's interesting. I wonder if the first row prior to Vidya's death would... That's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We have a trust thing that's locked. That I'm not quite sure how to unlock right now. We have to get this unlocked as well. This middle thing. It's I assume it's a trust thing. Oh. Oh, I think this is making the choices. So let's make Bia trust us. I'm gonna go with Bia here. And what's very interesting, by the way, is that what the team did with this game is that the wonderful characters of this game will remember what you did before. So here's some of the they will remember some things that happened in the previous paths, which I think is really cool. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's check on Bia this time. Via stepped aside, understanding she wanted to introduce herself to the rabid companion. Hey, I told Nvidia my name. It's Cora. Cora, huh? Weird name. Anyway, stay out of my way. I'm gonna open the door. Doing good on her words, Bia reached for the handle and... Ah, fuck, wad. The door's actually locked. Okay, I think we're good here. Yep, we gained her trust. Let's go to Ula. Ula was hanging out a bit further away from the others. Upon seeing the girl approach her, she faced Cora and began talk without hesitation. Oh god, I'm just gonna talk my fucking head off. Yes, greetings. I'm Ula. I have obviously been, Christian or something more palatable, but that is a nickname, I suppose. No uninspired comments on my outfit if you value your security. Alright. Alright. Never heard of this game. Yeah, so this is an indie game. I think it came out like either early this month or last month. And I love this game. I already love this game. I wasn't going to. I'm Cora. At least that's what we figured out. Cora? That is strange for a name as well. Upon further thinking, our third party also neglected to properly show an interest and elaborate upon her designation, so she didn't introduce herself. Quite. You have a very flowery speech pattern. Do I? It's contemporarily second nature to me, so forgive me should my turns become obnoxious. She doesn't shut the fuck up. She just wants to sound smart. I just didn't expect that from your looks. Ula snickered of a laugh that had nothing fancy to it. Judging by their appearance ought to be a fatal mistake in this place. Bia happened to hear her, and she approached the duo while holding her hip in a condescending way. You think so? Appearances are everything, especially for someone like me. My family's rich, and I could buy this school and everyone in if I wanted to. For second series, but the first series is sort of a weirdly put together, which is why the creators doing a small remaster of the first one since it's on Steam. It looks kind of worse quality-wise. Ooh! Yeah, I saw that. I saw that this is like a sequel to the first game, and I'm like, where's the first game on Steam? And I think I saw on Twitter that they were reworking on it. Enough of that vanity. What about your earthly label? My name? It's Bia. Perhaps you all aren't aware of it, but it contains superb, which is my default. Which is why you always have to act like such a bitch. Ugh, Bia flipped the bird without hesitation. You can't change who you are. I'm not a bitch. I just know I'm better than you lot. If there were people like me in this world, you'd all still be waddling in mud. Your behavior is appalling. Quite frankly, I shall be flabbergasted should your demise be delayed by any other death. The fuck are you even saying? I think she's saying if you aren't the next one to die, she's going to be very surprised. Well, we'll see who's dying next soon enough. I think we're done here. Let's... Interesting. I think we did all of these too. This is an interesting one. We need to gain Nvidia's trust, but also we don't want him to die. I think the one I think the only one I didn't do here. I forgot which one I didn't do before. We want to take Ira out, so... But also, didn't we want to manipulate him in a way? Interesting. I guess go with Nvidia for now. He stopped her with a hand before she could even say what he spoke to her. Everyone's watching, but almost nobody's doing anything. I don't feel like anyone here can be trusted. He leaned against a nearby wall, struggling while explaining his reasoning. Let's take them one by one. Let's look at Bia. I don't think she's scheming anything. If I had to guess, she's simply a girl who thinks she's a spirited one. Ironic, given that her name is the sin of pride. Then there's me. You can choose to trust me or not, but I trust you, which means he's perfect to use for now. Trist is the horse guy. I don't know. He feels a little sketchy. He's stable. He doesn't come off too strong. He's the one you have to look out most for. He was the teacher. I think she's really a problem. She stands out the most, so I doubt she's going to try anything. It's harder to read her because she doesn't think like the rest of us. She has a different agenda since she's older. Ira, honestly, comes off as a real dimwit. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being someone else's pawn. He's not too loud, though. At least if he's dumb, he's not pushing himself on others. Lux is strange to me. She's really cute and nice, mostly likely too nice, but it's hard to really think that way. We're all part of my emptiness, so I really wonder... Okay, no, we've seen this before. I was, like, thinking, like, did I see this before? Hey, gumbo. I never had gumbo before, I don't think. It's one of the many foods I need to try and cook. Okay. So, we need to get Ira out of the fucking competition, right? But the thing is, we haven't picked these two. Let's go with Ava, actually. Oh, here we go. I forgot we had to fucking solve a puzzle. Shit. Here we go again. Sort. Huh? Each group of 3 shares a specific trait. That's a fucking nice one, okay. Think numerical, but not simply numerical. Okay. Thinking now. Oh, big think. Big think brains. Big think brains. Big think brains. Big think brains. We're thinking big here, boys. I'm that. Oh, fuck me. Maybe it's the numbers the end in? Maybe. That would make a lot more sense than what I was thinking. Maybe. Yes. Whoa! We did it! Yeah, thanks, Wish. For some reason, I was thinking of like addition. Wow, Wish is MVP. Okay. See what Ava's thinking. We need to see what she's thinking. You have the me card still, don't you? I have no idea where I'll find one here. Ava and Triss were together, as expected. They were talking about the me cards their group had found. Triss had got one of them. By deductive process, Ira had the other one. Yeah, I still got it. Wouldn't let go of it in a million years now that I know what it's used for. I hope so, otherwise we won't be able to vote. Maybe the other teams will have found extras too. I don't think we should count on the others' groups. I'm not saying we can't trust them, but I don't think they'll be too much use. I wonder how the voting will work, though. The two of them were near the middle of the area, next to a giant black cylinder from the floor to ceiling. Trish and Ava examined the material closely, with the boy also pushing against his hands. I fucking remember that game where that was the shitty, con to the TMT, the Ninja Turtles put on. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Ugh, those costumes were horrifying. I wonder if there's a possibility that someone will think of using the meat card as leverage down the line. Maybe. Ooh. Whatever it is that we have to do in there, whatever it is we have to do will be in there, I bet. Look around the walls, completely flat, entirely unremarkable. There are also consoles on the sides. Seems you can fit cards in there. I guess this is where we'll put those key cards then. I think the bomb is in here, but these 9 slots are just free to use it. Or just free it. That's a very precise guess. You sure you're not involved with any of this? Ava averted her gaze, turning her head to the side as if she didn't want to answer this. No, don't be stupid now. If I organize something like this, I want to put myself in danger. But you are a teacher in the school, right? You didn't look surprised to see your surroundings. You must be familiar with this place, much like the others and I all were. Trish smoothly deflected the topic to another one. I guess. I think we were on a Wing A before. This is probably the school we all go to. Since you're so knowledgeable about it, you're most definitely a teacher here too. Okay. Any other topic? She still wasn't happy with the current one. Ever since her introduction, it was clear she didn't like being reminded of her more advanced age. I was been wondering, how did you even get into my emptiness? As far as I know, only students were allowed by Pandora. Trist is the one with the online list, so he most likely knows a lot about my emptiness. Maybe he's the one I have to look out for, the one that needs to be killed. Did you use your position as a teacher as leverage? Are you asking because you want to know my crime? The horse-themed guy brushed the back of his head with his hand, not knowing how to tackle the question. You're sharp? Maybe it wasn't like that thickly veiled anyway. But I had 2 reasons for that, so listen to me before thinking badly of me. I just don't know who to vote for yet. I mean, there's Cora. She's suspicious, but that's just because of her nickname. Everyone has the name of a deadly sit in line, but Pandora is Greek and so is Cora. It means anchor or hope, I guess in a more figurative sense. Hope, huh? Not much hope, I'm despair, bitch. I'm the complete opposite. Yeah, that's exactly it. And the other reason is, I honestly don't care. Could you turn around for a moment? Trish stared at her in surprise due to this sharp change in topic. You're not going to stab me in the back, are you? No, I just want to see something I figured out earlier. Trista gave in to the demand and turned around. Ava could see the back of his helmet. It had the same cool ass the meat cards were plastered with. Interesting. I knew I noticed something was when walking with the others before. I don't think anybody else pointed out or noticed it yet. What is it? On the back of our helmets is a symbol. It's a weird S. I'm sure you've seen it before, haven't you? The one on the cards. Well, is that why you wanted to look at the back of my head? I've seen it drawn in random locations in the school, yes. Actually, it's not the only in the school, it's in every school. For some reason, all over the world, the symbols started being drawn by kids that had nothing to do with each other. Hey, listen, I just want to draw it, man. Yeah, Eva and fucking Triss are like a tag team duo right here. They're a threat. They're a threat. They're smarter than they're really smart actually. Eva doesn't say a lot, but she's fucking smart. She kind of knows. That old age is helping. That old brain knows what to think. She's probably gonna kill me now. All over the world, the symbol. Okay, yeah. What does it mean, you think? Normally, she's more annoyed than this. Does she find this topic interesting? I don't know. Honestly, I think everyone's wrong about it. Some people think it has ties to a superhero, but their symbol looks nothing like it. Others think it's a company's logo, but again, no ties. So it's completely unexplained. I never really paid any mind to it. I thought it was just a graffiti people were drawing everywhere. There's gotta be a reason. Anyway, let's keep searching. Guys, are we fucking actually drawing like propaganda or something? What are we drawing? Really calling us out. It's a weird ass. No, it's a symbol of my people. It's a symbol of my fucking childhood, you cunt. Yeah, if only you could use Triss and Ava to take out AMD. The two of them left the middle cylinder. Instead, Ava looked at the debris scattered around the middle air of the crossroads. A lot of destruction here, isn't there? Do you know what happened here? Yeah. Don't you? The boy shook his head. Ava slumped her shoulders when she realized she had to talk about it now, even though she clearly didn't care. A bomb went off and destroyed all of Wing B with the cafeteria not long ago. A second one collapsed Wing C, reminded that's the wing with the gymnasium. So the school closed for a while, and that's how there's no one around here now. Still, whoever kidnapped us really went in hard. They repaired so many walls and put in all these plates. And what of Wing D? Destroyed as well. The only thing still standing is Wing A because the bomb meant for it to never go off. There's a fucking bomb now? That's why I'm thinking there's a bomb here with us. What's with the fuck? Who's the terrorist? Is it Pandora? Did she fucking plant a bomb in the school early, then like made it like abandoned, and now she's like gonna host a death game and put bombs in anybody's fucking heads? I don't think anyone ever had classes in Wing D. What even was there anyway? Honestly, I don't even know. I don't get paid enough to figure those things out. I've never gone there. Fuck. This is starting to grate me now. Someone blew up the school and now we're stuck here. Can we move on? Their assessment is more or less correct. The only wing still standing is Wing A. And I guess the crossroads is still standing too. Ava reached into the small hole in the debris to drag out a me card. She said something, but the signal grew weaker right at that moment. All of a sudden, the frequency switched. Fucking Dio was Dio. Dio really coming for us, though. I'm just gonna see if anything changed. So he's still good for whoever we're gonna vote for. Alright, let's see. Of course, the mastermind, she's still after us. She's still after us, even though we try to befriend her. She's like, I hate you, bitch. They're also okay. Wait, I have something else. Everyone finally saw a reason, paused while Cora quickly put her thoughts together. They wouldn't wait very long, given the time was running out shortly. We can change our names, but we can't change our helmets. The rabbit helmet you wear is very suspicious, Bia. Okay. Okay, so we still died. We need to get Vidia's trust. Okay, this is complicated. So we can't. Vidia's is like not. No go, you know, no show, no go, right there. So okay, I think I get it. We have to focus on Vidia, but we can't have him dead. I think we didn't go to Ira. Bia was holding her head, muttering profanities while trembling. Cora understood very quickly after looking at the doorway that noting Bia's height. It looks like she hit her helmet's ear on the doorway. It served her right. Yeah, I'm fine. This Pandora is totally a dumbass to give me that helmet. I'm already tall. I don't need even more height, especially if I can't see the damn things. That's good. You're okay. Ha! You think I need your pity? I think he's just trying to be nice. Yeah, right. Girl, listen, in here there are no allies, so him being nice doesn't amount to much. The rabbit shrugged, one hand still holding the helmet. And it won't make this fucking helmet stop vibrating so hard anyway. Vibrating. Chorus and Ira stared at each other. Yeah, like it's resonating. Holy shit, just can this noise. Like it's finally slowing down. The rabbit girl took a few uneasy steps before setting straight again, just as though nothing happened. She walked back forward with the other students. Once Bia had joined the group, the helmet shut down. Okay. Let's try this one with 99% trust with Ira. Okay, let's see if this beginning part changes. Hello, Ultran. How you doing? I think Cora's the mastermind. Let's vote for her. I guess I'm in. Hold no objections. Where's that coming from? Okay, instead of looking at what's so suspicious, maybe we should turn the chessboard over and think like Pandora. For example, what wrongful assumptions could we have made about her? She says that she's among us, but she could be lying. I don't see why she'd want to put herself in harm's way or in danger. Also, Pandora being a girl's name is dangerous to assume, too. The most likely scenario is that Pandora isn't a girl, but instead a boy, and we've been misguided from the start. She does have to bring a good point with this. Pandora always felt like a girl due to the name, but it's possible she's a guy pretending to be a girl. That's if we think they would be much less suspicious that way. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but we're really out of time soon. I doubt Vidi, sorry, I skipped that. Doubt Vidi or to be Pandora. You're both smart enough, it would seem to like the only viable culprit for the least likely possibility is Ira. Oh, here we go! What's MOS stream? I forgot. What's MOS? What the fuck is MOS? I don't know that. Huh? MOS? What is that? Wait, you actually don't think that, do you? Fuck off, Ava. He's stupid, but he's not Pandora. My only sunshine. Oh, yeah. I'm stupid. Stupid, huh? Please don't insult each other like this. This isn't going anywhere. Maybe Cora's right. I'm just saying it's how it is, and I already know he's a bit of a dunce. Just a little bit more, and we'll get it. Ira seems to be very angry, and Lux is getting on the train. Time to drop the bomb and secure this outcome. And how do you know all that about him? You two seem really familiar with each other. It's almost like you've got a relationship together. Something you don't want us to find out. That's a complete lie. Yeah. No, shut up. I won't have any of it. This is stupid. Ooh, you do? Nice. I wish I knew the dev. You can either vote with me or die like everyone else because you'll be dead wrong. Cora is grasping at straws. Is that why you're suddenly way nervous about it? You're a bit bad liar, Bia. Is that the truth, Speak up, Bunny. It's not the truth at all. It's just a stupid lie. Bia. Shut up. Say nothing, you imbecile. You're dumb if you think. Bia, you... Okay, so let's assume we do. What then? What does it matter? Is that gonna turn us into the mastermind or something? Bia, we should tell them. No, stop talking. The only reason why you're not a barefoot hobo is me. So you're gonna listen. At that point, Ira closed his hands and fists and punched against the console, causing Bia to shut up after releasing a small cry of surprise. Hey! Yeah, feel free to tell them about it if you want. No, you shut up. You treat me like shit all the time. Oh, he's finally standing up for himself. It's poor Ira this, poor Ira that, and you think you can act like you do because you're rich. I don't need your pity. I don't need your money. Look, before this whole thing starts degenerating, yeah, we're dating. Not only are we dating, but I can assure you that she's the real deal. She's not an imposter. I know her well enough for that. She's like this all the time. But me? I'm an accomplice. What are you saying? Just vote for Cora. No, I'm not voting for Cora. I'm voting for myself. Ira went against Bia, which clearly was making her increasingly angry as the seconds passed. I'm an accomplice, so vote for me. All of you, vote for me. It's a better future than living it out with you like this. Consider this my personal choice, my decision. That's kind of unexpected, honestly. Couldn't they just, break up? No, you're not. I'm not voting for your dumbass self. I'm just what? No, Bia, you're just mad because this is my choice. That's been my crime anyway. My crime is that I'm an accomplice to all the bad shit going on here, and I won't let you kill Cora too. For the first time, Bia seemed to be mad at a loss for words. His tone has definitely changed. He wasn't even stuttering anymore. No one else dared interrupt the discussion. How can you say that? I can say it because I'm tired of it. Maybe you'll be less of a sad sack in the future. I'd rather die and teach you that life is shit when you're alone. I'd rather die than vote for someone who doesn't deserve it, Bia. This is what I can do. This is all I can do in defiance. Bia smashed her fist against the button to vote, her hand trembling for a few moments. Oh, thanks anyway, Ultra. I really appreciate it. Yeah, press F in the chat for Ira, man. To anyone who stared at her, it was clear her ego has taken a decent blow. You did this to yourself, Ira. Fucking idiot. You won't make me feel bad over it. We'll see about that after I'm dead. Well, for everyone else, I'll see you in the afterlife. Our lives being toyed with like this, just what we deserve, isn't it? But I won't stand for it still. Find that asshole and kill them. That is my wish. Calmly, Ira pushed the button. From Cora's view, it wasn't clear who he voted for, but from his tone, it had been crystal clear he voted for himself. Silence settled in until everyone realized they had only a few seconds to spare before the shotguns were going to fire. Immediately, everyone voted. Seems like they're voting for Ira. Invidia, Trist, and Bia probably voted for him just now. With their votes, that's 4. This is going to be a majority vote. Well, I don't know if he was the traitor, but he didn't feel like it. Time for a vote for what it'll matter. Sorry, Ira, but I can't let your wish come true. The screens above voted okay. Settled on Ira's symbol, it was clear what was to follow. It was his execution. Everyone's shotgun, but the victims released the hold, leaving the participants to witness the macabre outcome. We're gonna find the mastermind kill. Oh, wait. It only took a moment for the gunshot to come. It sounded like it had shot Ira at point blank range, but in reality, there were no bullet holes in the helmet he wore. Time slowed down. Eventually, everything froze. Whoa, who's this? Hello. Who are you? I don't know. Some say my name is Pandora. Hello, then, Pandora? I think I'm dead. Are you sure? You don't look dead to me. I can't move. I mean, I can, but it's strange. Is what's moving just my mind? I guess you're dead then, but death is fine too. Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess it is. It's kind of hard to make out who's talking. It feels like when you talk, I'm talking too. What does it mean? Maybe you're a part of me now, because I remember you. Is that so? What kind of person was I? You were an idiot, a strong body, but a weak mind. You let someone control you. Your aspirations were weak, and all that was on your mind was the person who tortured you. You helped them do something horrible, didn't you? I remember now. You're right. I was an idiot. I didn't choose to be poor. Yeah, we're talking Ira. It just happened like that. Alone with Mom, no more income, had to stay strong for the family. Then someone came in, a helper. They provided all I needed. They're my light, my only way out. Then it was all ruined. What happened to ruin it? Pride. Just stupid pride blinded them. But part of it was my fault too. I refused to change. A common mistake. I was an accomplice to a crime I hated. I came to say goodnight. Good night, I guess. The desire blinded me, but I couldn't help it. Chasing after a ghost, that's what life was. At least I did something. Are you sure? No. Maybe this is just me wishing I did. Because if I'd done nothing, why was I alive? There was nothing. It sucked. Do you remember how you died? Huh? No, not really, no. Does it matter? Yes. It matters because when you died, it was your choice. Even if you say you'd done nothing, you did choose then. No one was controlling you. So I did something. That's good. I'm alright. I was just hoping when I died I was doing the right thing. Thankfully, that doesn't matter now. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Nothing does. Though, before I'm done, I want to know my name. Your name? You don't recall? No, I don't know what it is. You sure? Well, there is something, but I don't know if that's right. What is it? I think it's Marco. Damn, Marco Polo! And your surname? It better be Polo. I don't know. Can you confirm it? Your name's Alex. Alex Saville. I mean, that's weird. That I end up forgetting my name. Maybe it's Alex. Even that doesn't matter now, though. Yo, Alex, you came just right in fucking time. Dust to dust. Ashes to ashes. You've surrendered your right to live. I'll now carry your memory. Thanks. Great fucking timing, Alex. Your male counterpart just fucking died. Well, that's done now. As time resumed its flow, the aftermath of the vote's outcome rang through Cora's head again. Among the group was a dead body. Ba-boom! Right afterward, a detonation came from it. Ira's head became engulfed in a cloud of smoke and dust. Everyone watched in silent horror at what their vote had caused. After everything settled down, they were expecting to see a limp corpse. The result wasn't too far off the mark, but instead of being merely a corpse, it was a headless corpse. There was nothing left above the shoulders. Ah! The smallest of the bunch immediately averted her gaze to disappear to the other side of the consoles where there was no dead body, no explosion. Where there was no pool of blood marring the ground in its deathly crimson hue. Sorry? I can't believe you're only just saying sorry, Alex. The flood from the neck had caused the floor to take a reddish tint, with rivulets of the liquid scattered as would drops of rain. How you doing, Alex? After finding out your counterpart's dead, how are you fucking doing? Yep, that's what happens when you get to 99% trust with me. You fucking die, you stupid. Unlike raindrops which washed, these drying spots remained. A reminder that this was real and that someone had died. It's for oh. Fuck me, it froze. Oh, that's funny. What a cute picture. That's a cute picture. What the fuck? That's cute. That was cute. That was a cute fucking freeze frame, wasn't it? That was bad. Shit. What the fuck? Wow, that was an ugly fucking screenshot. That was an ugly freeze frame. Don't do that to me. Just chilling. Someone said they needed a mod, so I'm just waiting to see if I'm in or not. Sucks ass. Well, damn, dude. Escaping death was lucky. An opportunity like this won't repeat itself. Next time, it'll be harder. It happened, did it not? Yeah, Ira is dead. The dust slowly cleared as the seconds passed. Bia's hands were closed in fists and she was trembling. Despite her previous countenance, it was clear the rabbit had been affected by the outcome. Just Sunday chilling, yeah, just chill, y'all. Just chilling. Well, it's on Sunday and Saturday, actually, Pillow. While I was lucky, he wasn't my primary target. A clean waste. At least Bia is lost a pawn. Let's go. We have more cards to find in so little time. I agree. Oh, at least our wolf boy's fucking alive! These are masks, bro. Come on, Alex. These are masks. Imagine these were their actual fucking faces. I'll be a little creeped out, too. I'll be like, what the fuck? Why are we caring about robots if they're getting shot on the head? They're just robots. I agree. The smell is particularly terrible, too. It's just a fucking dead body. Y'all, for my emptiness, put on your thick skin. The reality of the situation was slowly sinking inside. Bia looked at Nvidia while the boy was accusing her. His blood is on your hands as much as all the other people you mistreated. You drove him to this point. I That is none of your concern. Mind your own self. Vidya shook his head and walked away, prematurely interrupting the conversation. It was clear that Bia wouldn't be winning anybody's trust anytime soon. It's an expression. Is this salt? Kinda. It's like Danganronpa, Zero Escape. I'm a little bit salty and a little sprinkled in, I guess, if you want to compare it to it. It kind of makes sense. I'm telling Toko when she's discussing about Makoto. The prospects did not please her at all. Cora looked around. Ava had gone missing as soon as she went free, most likely to search for another me card. It was the same for Ula, who'd left just then. The only ones remaining on the consoles were Bia, Cora, Lux, and Trist. You don't seem really affected by it, Trist. Trist finally stared back at Cora, shrugging. People live and die. Do you know what percentage of the human population is still alive out of our entire history? Mathematically, that's around 7.50%. Each death doesn't even make it budge much. Damn, bro. NVIDIA, that's a program. Again, Trist shrugged. What you see here is just a result. Damn, bro, you fucking heartless. You cold. A real result, mind you. It was a result brought on by what we perceived was real. Like the Thomas theorem, if men define situations as real, they are real and there are consequences. It's a little like a placebo. I was gonna say placebo. Placebo. We didn't really know if this entire thing was real. If it was a joke or not. Maybe some of us didn't take it seriously. Looks at fucking Bia. But the consequence is real now. We needed this wake-up call. And let me ask you, what's so peculiar about Ira's dead body? He pointed at the lack of a head. We were all in front of a shotgun. The one in front of him fired, but there were no bullet wounds. Those guns might not really shoot, but we still die when they get us. It doesn't matter. We didn't get the mastermind. The others looked at her. It was a real worry. With the timer ticking down again, they had a job to fulfill. Truth be told, the game will only end the moment I find out the traitor, bitch. No, I didn't get find out yet. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, I'll be fucking freaking out if I did, bro. Anything to manipulate them into thinking they won. I suppose we'll just have to keep the train going. Hopefully, I'm not the next to die. Maybe. We don't know. I don't know, Mr. Titties. Maybe she's next to die. I kind of don't like Bia. Me neither. Nobody here probably would wish to die next. Even with this, I'm not going to offer myself up, even though I'm sure you've all made up your mind on your next vote already. It's not as though death is this terrible. We've been dead for like an eternity before we were born. Okay, Tris, that'll make it better. I don't want to go back to being dead. Life is pretty alright. Dying is just returning to that state for all eternity this time. Damn, Tris, can you just shut the fuck up? I think this dude's an actual robot. Like I say, Ula's a robot with her speech, but this guy, he's heartless. He doesn't care. Sympathy? What's that? Empathy? What's that, sister? For Ira, that just came earlier than the rest of us. And the dead don't give a shit about what their corpse looks like. Oh, I'm gonna fucking slap his titties. What the fuck is he talking about? Now's not the time for philosophy. He sighed after talking, leaving the surroundings shortly after. You know, I can totally understand Tris being a philosopher. That's how philosophers fucking think, and it's annoying. His tone had been completely void of any care for the deceased. Bia left after him, most likely to search for a new me card, but not without looking at the dead body one last time. Okay, now it's we're here with Lux again. Let's see if there's. Okay, Lux, do you trust me? Yeah, a little now. Bia still doesn't look all too right to me. We should team up, I think. You're staying behind to help, so I can trust you. We should do something for her, to reach out to her. She's clearly shaken, don't you think? I see. Well, I trust you too, Lux. You're right, we should team up. As for Bia, maybe. Getting some allies is vital for the next round, whenever that will be. Do you trust Ula too? I noticed you two went off together earlier. Yeah! Ula's actually really nice, even though she looks a little odd. She gave me the meat card we found, you know?
Hey, Purple Chili Beans! What's up? What's up? What's up, my dude?
That sounds nice, right? In that case, maybe Ula could be part of the team, though I don't know much about her myself. We should talk with her later. Cora tried to think of who else they could trust and add to their team. Judging by what they've been told, they were going through the same thing over and over, and the others most likely consider that process too. Solving a puzzle room, getting me cards, voting, opening the way further in, repeat. Isn't this what insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results? Lux had stopped moving in front of one of the consoles, as if examining it more closely. It was Ira's console. After a few moments of silence, she joined Cora again. Did she have an issue removing the card? I think Vidi could be a good member of the team too. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. So, okay, we didn't go further into checking out the machine. That's good. Everyone is a little messed up in the head in this group one way or another. Yeah, a little bit. I think Vidi, though, is probably the most sane person here. Maybe Lux, but considering she's a little kid and is on my emptiness, I don't know. We just gotta figure that out. Lux is giving me some serious evil genius kid vibes. Ooh. 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 I get it, yeah. Oh no. Oh no, do you think she was a boss baby when she was younger? When she was a baby, she was a boss baby and like running her own like enterprise or something? Is that what happens in Boss Baby? I don't know. I refuse to watch that movie. All I know is that that baby has a suit. I'm like assuming he runs a business. I don't know. But Cora could tell her mind was elsewhere. I'll go check with the others, but put the rest of the cards in, okay? She gave a half-hearted wave that Lux didn't even reply to. It's probably a better idea to get to the others and help them with the puzzle, just so things keep going smoothly. Alright, so we didn't check out the machines, which is good. Court met with the others. Tristan and Ava were huddled near a square panel reminiscent of the one from before. Oh god. It's a good... Boss Baby ain't a good movie, Alex. Nah. 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 I don't need to watch it to know it's like, nah. Nah. Hey, Cora. We're trying to solve this. Give us a hand, will you? I'm not very good at this. I only know what I know. Before either of them could do anything, their visions turned to a familiar fake environment once more. Okay. Yeah, we went through this already. I know, just teasing. Yeah, you better be teasing. Basically, it translated parts of the secret language of the Elvis impersonators. Oh god. So I was boiling water to add my noodles, and flakes of my pot peeked up into water. Wait, whatever. Ooh. Your pot peeled? Ew. You okay, dude? Which? Oh god. Oh god. I don't. That sounds nasty. That sounds problematic. Don't eat your pot noodles, dude. Kind of little pot like flakes in there. Cora looked at the other two others. Ava looked back at her. Only Trist had his mind elsewhere, looking away instead. I would immediately think, Heather, you're the mastermind. Yeah. Just a little bit. Anything the matter? No, it's just thinking. Feel free to solve the puzzle. Something just caught me by surprise. And I guess it would be a shame if the best puzzle solver would be dead, huh? Without further ado, Cora set off to solve that puzzle and open the doors for everyone else. Yeah, you see that girl like, ooh, she's the mastermind, right? She really living up to that mastermind thing. Wait, spell valid. In other words, all clockwise. Let's try valid once more. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Oh, I'm pissed. Was it what we had to do before and I just said, nah, guys, that's not gonna work? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I thought you had to continue it. Nope. Just gonna think about that little. Just gonna. Who said it earlier with me? Who said it earlier? Wish said it earlier. And I was like, well, no, it's not gonna fit. I think I really am, bro. I fucking stupid. If I was in this, I'll be fucking dead. I'll be fucking dead, Wish. I'll be fucking dead. My head would have been fucking blown off by now. The puzzle solved, the doors were now operational. As the group of three figured out, this led to another hallway. From what they could see at first, it was much more expansive than the last one, since it didn't have metal plates in place to stop their advance on one side. They arrived at a split in the road. One led to the left with many classrooms, and another fork with one direction blocked by more metal plates, while the right side led to a few more classrooms as well as the locked set of doors. Let's have a look at the long hallway. Indeed, more interesting, I say. The three of them went down the hall, looking at each door. Some of them were stuck, bolted in place, while others were only closed. The difference could only be felt when Cora pressed onto them with both hands. 3 of them are accessible. Those 3 are the next puzzle rooms. Only 2 are down this way, though. After a while, the hallway turned to the left. There was a bunch of 3 classrooms, correct? I reckon the last one might be that way. I'm not sure about that. The teacher proceeded to try peeking into the familiar classrooms, to no avail. The doors were all closed as per usual, and all of them had a high rectangular window covered by a metallic plate. Yeah, I wouldn't survive in the... Yeah, there's no pep. There's no Dr. Pepper. How am I supposed to survive in a place like this with no Dr. Pepper for 6 hours? Fuck that. Nah, I can't. I need like a Dr. Pepper every few hours, dude. Seriously. Trish took the lead to check further in, at the very back, only to stop after reaching the corner. Cora joined him, acting all curious. What's that? This is a dead end. It's a door, but it's got a lock I haven't seen here yet. Oh, judging by where we are, the metal plate separated us from the very first hallway we went into. Thinking back to the map, Cora knew he was correct. Well, they spoke Ava pushed onto the doors, but they were all completely bolted down. No use for all these doors either. They're all completely shut. I don't think any of these are going to unlock. It's almost like they're just walls. Like most of them in the first hallway, huh? He spent a moment thinking about what it meant before he shrugged it away, motioning for the others to get a move on. God damn, I'm about to fucking burp. Let's go back and share everything we found with the others. Are they okay though? Are they arguing though again? The group agreed to the proposition. They went back to the split where the others had been conspicuously arrived seconds later, including Lux. After a brief discussion on what was to do next, the group split back up. Lux, Invidia, Gula, and Bia were checking out the classrooms down the hall, while the first trio went over to the closed door they spied on earlier. Within seconds, they were standing in front of it. Much like the previous 2 doors, this one had a puzzle next to it. Fuck me! However, it wasn't lit up yet. Thank fucking God. Yeah, I love how they use the S that we use to draw on our notebooks, right? So old school. Dude, they think there's like the game's trying to come up with a hidden meaning behind it. I'm very interested in what that hidden meaning is. Like, why does everyone draw this as? There's no real meaning to it, but why does everyone draw it? Why does everyone draw it in the first place anyway? I'm like really thinking about that now, though. We might have to do another voting session to force this panel to light up. That's a guess if I've ever heard one. It just makes sense. Everything so far has been methodically built to bar our way when we go too fast. The story isn't going to open anytime soon then. So what now? Now we decide in our groups. Let's wait for them to end the split. They didn't have much time. The clock was ticking. A few seconds later, the other group joined back with them again, and the discussion about how to split up was delayed once more when Lux mentioned the possibility to form a voting group. No, that's not a good idea. People grouping up ahead of time to decide on voting others would jeopardize the normal decision-making process. Yeah, Lux, you stupid? You missed? What did you miss, actually? You missed a lot. We played as a mastermind in a death game. We're trying to
kill the person who knows who we are. Essentially. I don't think we should, let me see. But here's the thing though, I might be in that voting session then, if I agree with her. And she already knows about the shotguns. I took Lux's side. Maybe it would be good if we all group up based on who we trust most and decide on who's the most trustworthy ones. We can avoid having scuffles later on. It would also save us time. But that's still unfair for the rest of the others who aren't part of it. It's like commanding them to die, no? That's a recipe for disaster if I've ever seen one. People can really do terrible things when they're backed into a corner. Precisely. That's probably just unfair on the rest, and it will lead nowhere. She does trust me more, though. See, I wouldn't be in a group. My ass would be in a lunchroom eating. You can't, the cafeteria's closed down. It got blown up. Alex, you can't be eating. Yura's dead? I thought it was invaded. No, so we went back and saved NVIDIA, as you can see right here. He's alive. And instead of NVIDIA died, Ira died. Because we had his trust to 99%. Lux and Cora looked at the others. Ava, Triss, and NVIDIA were all nodding in their heads. Ula didn't seem to truly be sharing their opinion, but all she could do was a slight shrug towards the two, considering she was outnumbered. I think I'm a teacher, so normally I talk about Unit 2, but I think we shouldn't make a group like this time. I have a feeling I'd be excluded from it because my situation is different or some other excuse. Yeah, nope. There's no Arizona, there's no burgers, no nothing. Might as well just fucking just lay on the ground and be like, kill me now! I wanna die. If I can't eat, if I can't gain carbs, then what's the point? What's the point? Plainly understood. I am certain this endeavor would serve only to truly and well drive a wedge between all our personages. Personages? Yeah. She stared at her nails, making no contact with anyone, or helmet contact, as it were. With no chance of making any additional alliances, Cora gave up on the idea for now. It's a little too dangerous when absolutely everyone is around, because who are we kidding? Of course there's going to be a vote group sooner or later. I guess that's that. What about me cards? Did any of you find any more? Actually, we haven't. Lux looked quite bothered, but only Cora seemed to notice. Oh, he's lying. He's a lying bitch. As far as me told us, we have to explore more of those death traps to find additional cards. Looking in the hall didn't give us anything. I have a theory if the three teams will end up with total 9 cards again. Of course, we won't need all of those cards to vote. And the first rooms didn't even have 9 cards either. That came later. Probably the same here too. But we're going to need them to finish discarding them in the slots in that weird hexagon or whatever, either way. Yeah, so there's no chance for us to slack off. The doors to the first rooms haven't opened again since we left them, so if we don't get those cards, we're completely stuck. We should organize our splitting according to our skill level then. Balanced teams, huh? Cora knew what that meant. It meant that since she'd already proven herself to be smart, she wouldn't have much of a choice with whom to go. Going with Triss seemed out of the question. Precisely. Each set had a specific individual better poised to solve these infernal contraptions. They're not really contraptions, though. As a result, it would be best to split up accordingly to said skillful lot. Cora, Ula, and I are the ones who did the most. From what the others said, those who did least were Ira, Lux, and Vidi. No, that's wrong. Cora interrupted him while shaking her head. In our room, Vidi did a good amount of stuff. Pia bitched and moaned the entire time and barely helped. Wait, come to think of it, what is Bia doing? She's been unnaturally quiet. Where is she? Oh! The entire group noticed that the girl was gone. Did she even come back with the other group? She might have remained in the hallway, come to think of it. No one fucking knew who she was? No one has like a little leash on her or something? So essentially, we just kind of like have to play along and pretend we don't know anything. Alex. Just gonna be like, I wonder how this works. First, let's get the groups made. Then whoever ends up with her will go fetch her. Okay, I don't want to be fetched. I don't want to be fetching. I ain't no fetch quest, bitch. That ain't my job. Everyone was in agreement. That means we should form the team something like Ula and Ava, Meaty and me. Oh, come on! No, 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 no. Bullshit. Bullshit. No, 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 no. No, hold on. We need to get this man up here. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Fuck me. It doesn't work? I'm so sad now. I thought I had this thing working. It doesn't work. I'm so sad. What the heck? Oh, no. There it is. Trist.
Are you sure about that?
Trist, you sure about that? Are you sure about that, my boy? I don't know if I want to be doing all that. You sick son of a bitch. I don't want to be going with Bia. Why? Why? Yeah, so act like Amazon, essentially. Yeah. Wait, you want me to team up with Bia? She wanted me dead. I'm aware. Maybe she won't hate you as much if you both put in the same team. Huh, strange teams. You're putting girls with girls and boys with boys. Now that you mention it, you're right. Still, I'm kind of sexist. I don't give a shit. I don't want to team up with a fucking girl. Still, I think this is our best lineup to force some differences to fall before the next voting session. Why don't you put yourself with fucking Bea? I don't want to fucking deal with her. I dealt with her before. Something that was definitely nagging at Trist. The more he spoke, the more his tone became a little detached, as if he was thinking about something, about the fucking scenes, huh? Cora left it for a moment because her objection to grouping with Bea hadn't been entirely shot down. Wouldn't grouping with Ava and Ula be fine too for me? Ah, yeah, he just doesn't want to be stuck with her. He was caught short, still halfway in his thoughts. I guess that would be fine too. I don't really have an objection. It does unbalance Bea's team though. Then I'll take Bea with me and we'll go with Vidya will go with Lux if that's your choice, Cora. Cora had a choice. Either the teams would be Team 1, Cora, Lux, and Bea. Team 2, Vidya, Trist, and Team 3, Ava and Ula, or they would be Team 1, Cora, Ava, Ula, Team 2, Bea, and Trist, and Team 3, Vidya and Lux. Oh, fuck me. Here's the... but I need to get Lux's trust up. With these groups' compositions in mind, Cora went with... I'm gonna have to go with Lux and Bea here. We're gonna have to find the bitch. I need to go up with her. I'll just stick to the original plan with Bea and Lux. Since we're going with Bea, we should go look for her real quick. She can't have gone much further. The only way out of the wing was the way they all came in from, since anything leading further in was blocked by doors or walls. Because the doors clearly didn't have the rabbit in their surroundings, there was only one place she could be, after the bend on the left. Welcome back, Wish! Yeah, sure. She still didn't care much to group up with Bea after the fiasco of the first voting session, but fucking oh well. While they deliberated about it, Ava and Ula readied themselves and made their way to the group closest to the door. Or the door closest to the group, wow. The first one down the hall on the left. Vidya and I are going to take the second one here, and you two can get Bea and take her back to the locked doors. There is our classroom that you can enter, I believe. How does that sound? I don't really have a preference. And Vidya didn't seem in disagreement with that course of action. Cora wasn't either, so the group started walking. However, she could tell that something was bothering Trist. Hey Trist, something on your mind? Ah, fuck you. No, not really, but I was thinking about epiphanies. You know what an epiphany is, right? Yeah, kind of. I'm familiar with a dictionary and words are in it, like epiphany. Had an idea. Maybe. I don't know if I can really talk about it yet, though. I'm a little bit reticent for now, since it's still somewhat baseless. So he did have an idea then? Cora, prepare to set out with Lux. There it is. There's what we needed right there. Well, no matter for now then. Lux, are you okay? Cora directed a flood of positive energy towards the portal she'd have for the next room, ignoring Trist's pondering for now. Hey, bye Alex, thank you for coming. Enjoy your food. Yeah, think we'll be fine though. The blonde one nodded with an encouraging smile. It wasn't like Lux could see it, but Cora wished she could have. Try to remember everyone's a criminal here. Can't get too acquainted with them. Even Lux did something. Despite that thought, Cora decided to play along with Lux's whims for the time being. She was going to keep her friends close and her potential enemies closer. A very short while later, Ava and Ula disappeared into their room. The leftover group of 4 went together further down the hall, and Vidya and Trist will leave for the second room while Cora and Lux fetched to Bia. Where are we going into? Have fun with Bia. You know I'm not gonna have fun with Bia, you cute bitch. Cora could tell that was sarcasm. With a wave, the two of them vanished inside the room. Cora tried to stretch her neck over the peak. You a giraffe now? What? But the door was already shut by the time she had the opportunity to. Let's get Bia now. Cora could also tell that she wasn't too enthused about it. No surprises there. Very few of them were enamored with the bunny girl, if anybody at all, for good reasons. Anyways, very soon their steps brought them to the core of the hallway where Bia had disappeared to. It was right next to the metal plate Cora had previously investigated. Oh. Hulu bitch. She crying. There she was, sitting against the wall, holding her knees together against her body. She wasn't looking good. The helmet obscured her features, but it was still the first time she displayed herself in such a way. What the fuck do you two want? Go away. She was not in a good mood. Look, we have to go explore the rooms. You insane? I'm not moving from here. If things have to get bad, let them get as bad as they'll be. I don't care. I don't think we can reason with her. Lux timidly spoke to Cora. Seeing how the situation wouldn't improve if they did nothing anyway, she gave it a shot. Yeah, we should form a vote group. Ooh, Cora remembered the idea of a vote group and how it was shot down by the rest of the people. It's gonna be us 3? Yeah, I can sense room by the leg here. We ain't seen no panty shots today, y'all. Then again, Lula didn't seem like she cared one way or another about it. Technically, they did have 3 people in it. And with Bia, it would be 4. As much as she didn't want to think about it, Cora believed that could work. What a conundrum. Either not have vote group or be at the mercy of everyone else again. Or form a vote group with this, bad egg? So what's that gotta do with me? I don't like seeing you like this. I was thinking we could include you in it. We don't vote for the same person since we 4 in it then. She left what would happen up in the air, but it was clear. This did get Bia's attention, and soon enough she perked up a little. Well, I guess this wouldn't get me killed. Cora knew Bia was thinking about it now. A few moments later, and she slowly stood back up, looking a little, reticent, but still willing to cooperate. Just desserts, yeah, I guess. It's kind of karma. I mean, I wish it didn't have to be served in such a way, but it is karma. Lux actually convinced her rather easily. It was a little smooth, too. A little too smooth. Fine. Fine, then. Whatever. Okay, I'm in. Why did she got them hula poops, though? Are those her earrings? Like, she just holding on to it so she could put them back on? I don't know. She got hula earrings? I don't know what those are for. That was easy. Press the button. That was easy. Having a chance to not immediately die on the next vote has that effect, yes. The rabbit girl was a little less reticent to accompany the others. Cora was thankful for that because they needed their full team of 3 to begin with. I'm very happy about that. Let's go now. We really have to hurry to that first room or we'll run out of time. The group ran back to the closed doors and slid into the room next to them. All in all, this meeting had taken a few minutes off their clock. Inside, what greeted them was the principal's office. A really nice, pristine principal's office. I gotta say, is this where all the budget's going? They're like, we don't need to fix them school lunches, nah. The classrooms, nah. The desks, nah. Getting better stuff for the janitors, nah. This gotta go to the principal's office. Because of course it does. They marveled at this room they had never seen firsthand, and then the 39 seconds elapsed. You sure Bia hasn't seen this room firsthand, though? This looks more like a lobby than an office. It looks like a lobby to a very, like, fancy, like, business building, you know? Like, the secretary sits at the desk and she calls your name. She's like, oh, George, I don't know, the Roger Rabbit. You can be seen now by Christian Grey or something. Then there's that fan fiction. I don't know. Roger Rabbit x Christian Grey. I fucking ship. I don't know what this is, but I ship it. I ship. You know, I guess like Roger Rabbit, Christian Grey. Apparently have like 4 legs. I don't know what that means. On the dot, their visions were all taken by me, just as the door leading outside the room locked. I hope you remember the newspaper article from the first room you'd explored, because this is the principal's office, home of the principal, the man who was arrested for murder. Normally, I think he was arrested for murder at least. It is in another wing, but that wing was destroyed by an explosion. Terrible affair, isn't it? And why am I mentioning this? I wonder if you can put together the puzzle. Anyway, question for this room is, what crime did the principal commit? Did he commit the fucking bomb? No, the explosion? That man has a rather large link between all of you, even if you ignore it up to now. Unfortunately, you won't be learning his name yet. I say that, but someone in your group already knows his name since they are all relatives. If they remember it, that's another matter entirely. Maybe you'll learn it soon, too. Why is she doing that with the finger? Like E.T. phone home with me? Don't forget, I'll see you later. Smooches. The entire speech was much shorter than this time around, lasting only a minute or two. The group of 3 looked at each other, trying to determine how to take that information. Let's split up then. We have this whole room to search. Cora pointed at an opening in the wall in the far back, and there's that area too. We should investigate that. Do you think there's another room connected to this one as part of the puzzle? What do you think would be beyond the principal's office? Beats me. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Okay, let's go. His bomb-making room? His murder room? The place where he gets his murder weapons ready? I don't know. The 3 of them split up as convened. Bia took the left side while Lux focused on the right side, leaving Cora to do as she pleased. I can do whatever I want because I'm the main fucking character, okay? Alright, so shift. A lot of things we can check. Check the table. This is a big mess. How are we supposed to find anything in this pile of books? I don't know. It's not just made of books either. There are newspapers, and I think I'm spying a secret journal with a lock. Ooh, really? What would a grown man do with that? So we need a golden key, probably. Maybe it's not his own. The 2 of them searched the books for a while, trying to find anything else about the principal. Eventually, Bia noticed they were doing that for a while and joined them. What are you 2 adults doing now? Looking for clues. Or we're looking for clues, sorry. In this messy pile of books? Fine, I'll look too. Guess she wants to get this whole search done and over with faster. I mean, I agree. We don't have a lot of time. I'm fine with that. I wonder why she changed her mind. Beforehand, she wasn't all too useful, and now she's a lot less reticent. Maybe because she wants to be part of the voting group and prove her worth and doesn't want to get voted off. Like it's Total Drama Island or something. The 3 of them separated the pile into books, newspapers, and the lone secret journal. There was no way to unlock that last one, but they could at least make heads and tails of the newspapers. The books seemed largely useless. There are a few articles that might be interesting. This one is the one we already saw before, about the murder that occurred at school. It's marked with a number. It says 2? This one marked with a 7, related to the bombs that blew up parts of the school. And this one, where he was taken in by the police, marked with a 4. I think those are all articles. Those are all the articles. Seem to be linked, or maybe she just hid it in video. Well, in video didn't really do much. No, wait, there's a 4th one. This one's talking about drugs, and it's marked with a 1. Drugs, her. She talked about drugs earlier, actually. Apparently, one of the rooms of the school was contained a massive amount of drugs. Her! She talked about drugs earlier. No one ever went in or out and eventually aroused suspicion. And that's what that room's contents came to light. After a second of taking all the new information, Lux voiced a concern.
But this doesn't really help us, does it?
Can't believe he has a fucking drug room.
We still don't know which all of these is the principal's crime.
We should keep the numbers in mind, at least. I bet they're all linked to this room in general. The trio kept the newspaper closed for future reference. Let's see. Let's check the drawers. There's one open.
Behind this desk are some drawers. Mind taking a look in them?
Hey, you found them. Why don't you do it for a change? Bia was about to retort, but she cleared her throat instead. It seemed as though for a moment she was going to act as she always did, but in the end she restrained herself.
Well, fine.
Oh, 9 circles of hell. That's an interesting way to go about it. Ooh. That's an interesting way to go, but I didn't know the 7 deadly sins were all each a circle and the 9 circles of hell. I didn't know that. That's actually an interesting way to think about it. What'd you have for dinner, Alex? And welcome back. With a surprising turn of events, Bia opened the drawers herself, one by one, checking into each of them for any clue. She reached into the final one and pulled out an item.
There's a key in here. It's not like the other one. It's like the ones before. It's missing some parts.
How's the key missing parts? Oh, show the key to Ancora. Definitively. Or definitely. This key was only half of one. Oh, was that definitively? I don't know. With only one half of a key, there weren't many locks that could be opened. I guess we have to keep our eyes peeled for anything that resembles the other half of the key. Maybe it goes to the book.
Not necessarily. She pointed out the hallway behind the wall, a little further away. There's a door in there, and it's locked. I think that's where this goes.
Wow, did you quadruple your intelligence in the span of 5 minutes? Damn, alright, sis.
Hey, fuck off! I can be helpful if I want to.
Only when somebody close to you dies, I guess. Just if you want, huh?
Yes, just if I want, shorty. Let's keep searching now. We don't have much time to waste.
She reminds me a little of an NVIDIA like this.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You think there's gonna be like a bomb in there or something? The small and timid girl reached for the handle, then she pulled the door open. Inside was...
Eek!
Oh, that is kind of creepy. Inside was a large pot of formaldehyde hide and with a head contained within. A human head. Oh, wow. It's quite the human head to store. What is this, Futurama?
I don't think this is related to the room.
She closed the door afterwards and left the desk surroundings. Corey watched it all happen from the sidelines, offering no comments. I better check on it again just to make sure anyway. Leaning down, she opened the door and looked into it again. It sure was a head containing the pot of formaldehyde. It was kind of hard to tell because their hair was all covering the entire side. Let's see. Underneath it, there are a few words. First, eliminate 2. Huh? Were the 2 on the... 2 on the, paper in the article? Something's familiar about this presentation. I can't exactly put my finger on it. Do you hear me, Lux? From the side, an apprehensive Lux nodded her head to confirm that she heard what was underneath the pot. Cora closed the door again, deciding against dragging the head outside for any extended period of time. Oh, that's that. First, eliminate 2. Let's remember that. First, eliminate 2. I'm definitely not going to remember that.
And in this corner, nothing. In the opposite corner, nothing. There's nothing anywhere.
Of course there's nothing. All of their contents have been spilled out onto the floor. What about on the bookcase? Lux approached the glass, but there seems to be a keypad in front of it. Approached the glass in front of the bookshelf just as Cora noticed her moving it over. She called out to the small girl, closing the distance between them. I don't think that's going to open right now. There's some kind of electronics.
Yeah, I know. Behind the glass is a bunch of books. I don't see anything interesting.
Then why have the keypad?
I don't know. Maybe there's something. Like you said, though. She dejectedly sighed. We can't open it yet.
Did we check this? And over there we have a lot of binders. They're empty. And there's a green plot. Also empty. And some books.
Empty.
Bia's head.
Just as empty as... Hey!
You tricked me! Oh, damn! Got him! Anything with the door. That's the door we entered through, and now it's locked.
That's right. Searching is useless right now.
What's over here? There's a door here, and wait, we still only have half a key. Hearing the girl talk about a key, Lux came into the hallway in the back of the room. You mean a half like this? Where'd you fucking find that? She showed the item to Cora before the blonde girl took it to add it to the other half, busying her hands while they spoke about it. Yes, that's exactly it. Where did you find it?
I don't remember.
How do you forget something like that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I just don't remember, okay? I know it was like a couple seconds ago, but I just have really bad memory.
Maybe it was in a drawer or something. I have bad memory like that, though, to be fair, so I understand. Well, whatever. This works anyway. Let's see. On the count of 5.
4,
3, 4, 5. Hey, wait! Where did you come from? Bia had joined the two of them out of nowhere. Were we counting from 5 or going counting up to it? What? Without a word, she gave an annoyed sigh and snatched the key from Cora's hand, hip bumping the girl on over to take her spot, and she inserted the key into the keyhole, turning it to unlock the door. No more dumb countdowns. We have a whole other room to explore, so let's get going. Art, there are times diminishing by the minute. Now the group could use... Okay, cool. Let's look at the items we have so far. We have about half of the items. That's... Okay, just get that out of my fucking face. Let's go in here. Ooh, what the fuck? Steampunk.
You know, I'm really freaked out by this room.
This looks like the room that Cardia and Code Realize was kind of chilling out in when she was in the city. Who the hell would have a bedroom in the school? Maybe it's a replicated one and not the actual one? Duh. That must have been obvious then again. You don't expect Pandora to be able to do something like this, so I can't fault them for not thinking about it.
I just wonder about the reason for replicating all these rooms. Maybe it's so we feel at home?
I have no heart to move her. Me with my dogs. If, like, Pinky, like, when I'm sleeping, sometimes Pinky just climbs on top of me, and she's fucking big. She's, like, 35 pounds or something. 30, 40 pounds. She's just laying on top of me, all spread out, and I'm like, oh, no, I can't move her. I swear to God, I might suffocate in my sleep, sister. But at least I'll suffocate with this cute dog on top of me. It's because Pinky's so cute. I love Pinky. She's so cute. We only have 6 hours in total, more or less. If either of you want to search this bed more, feel free. I'm gonna check the rest of the stuff in here. It all looks so interesting comparatively.
Yeah, sure, leave the people with the lesser stuff, won't you?
You feel like someone who leaves the people with the lesser stuff, so that's your purgatory now. Came back.
I'm not a peasant, you idiot!
I don't care what you are, I care about what you found. If you found anything.
There was this piece of paper with a diagram.
It's giving a bunch of hours. I don't get it at all.
Just take it. I'm gonna sleep here a little.
It's in the middle of investigation. Didn't you just say we didn't have much time before?
A girl needs her beauty sleep.
Okay, sister. Check this. Let me guess. These contain nothing too.
No, they contained a piece of paper. Look, it says, finally, eliminate 1.
So, okay, I think we're missing step 2 of the equation, of how to do the equation then. That sounds pretty important to solve this room if you ask me. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Let's pull with the other important stuff we found. What about this wardrobe?
It won't unlock.
Neither the left nor the right door works.
I think we have to do something else first.
The small girl crossed her arms, rather put off by her investigation yielding no results. Just have to figure out what to do with this then. Interesting. We also got the bookshelf. There's the dictionary on the shelves above the bed. To be more precise, the dictionary in parts, so what the fuck?
Who would read the dictionary of small-time literature? Wouldn't that get absurdly boring or something? Why not stories about unicorns?
Judging by the look of this place, I don't think whoever lives here would read stories about unicorns. Next to the mirror, that dusty-ass mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the bitchiest of them all? Cora glanced over at Bia. The bunny girl was taking a nap on the bed. She still is? Really? She's even already asleep, huh? That saves the need to feed her an apple. Oh! You wanna fucking poison her like Snow White? The hell? The moment I stepped in here, I knew this clock was cool. After admiring the clock for a short moment, Cora pulled out the piece of paper with the hours on it. Slowly, she adjusted each clock hand to the hours, minutes, and seconds indicate on it. Seeing how a few combinations didn't work in any way whatsoever, she gave up, not understanding what was wrong. Tried all three combinations? The bunny girl spied onto the... Oh, damn, you awake now? Onto the paper Cora was holding, the one Bia herself had found. That didn't work. Try adding them together. Cora tried that but saw no result. She was about to give up, but after a few seconds had passed, a small click echoed from a nearby piece of furniture. Wait, looks like it unlocked something. Maybe the wardrobe? Oh, what was in the clock? Oh, key. Oh, it's the journal! So maybe this is unlocked. This is where I heard the click from. This thing should open now. And just as predicted, the doors flew wide open after Cora tugged onto them. She hadn't expected them to open nearly this easily, so the force she put in made her fall down right into her ass. Damn, ouch! Hey, watch out! Do my sensory inputs deceive me? Did she just care for someone else? You almost bumped into me. Ah, okay. Inside is another one of those pieces of paper. This one says second, eliminate 4. I wonder what that is all about. Clearly they're directives, but I'm not sure if we have everything we need with this. Let's keep looking around longer. Let's use the golden key on the journal. Using the key she found on the clock, Cora opened the journal. Flicking through the pages, she looked for any hints, but it was clear this was purposefully left blank for most part. Find anything in it? Not yet. The pages are blank. Bia tried swiping the book over to give her own cursory search, but Cora avoided her by quickly shifting to the side. She was nearing the end anyway. The most interesting page was the penultimate one, on which some words were written, accompanied by a large periodic table. Oh god, periodic table of elements? It says, I'll get them for what they did to you, Dad. On the very final page, there eliminate 7. This is all very important stuff. I'll have to keep note of it. Keep note of the latter part at least. The first part is not related to the answer to this room. It's just that this principal has a daughter. Well, it's either, okay, we got multiple suspects. We got Lux, Ava, Ula, and Bia. Someone with daddy issues, huh? Rich people usually have daddy issues. And what's with that periodic table? That's so dumb. Cora closed the journal back up to resume her search. Do you have all the... No, we don't have all the items yet. First, eliminate 2. Eliminate 2. Second, eliminate 4. 2, 4, 7. 2, 4, 7, 1. 2, 4, 7, 1. She's holy shit, a lion! Get in the car! What the hell? Hug me now. No, get back to search. 2, 4, 7, 1. So I think we're done here. Oh, 2, 4, 7, 1? I think we can open this now. We found a few pieces of evidence with numbers on them, and this keypad takes numbers. Oh, I want to do what's the code? The code has something to do with the numbers. Remember 7214? Don't, bitch, I already know. 2471. Don't fucking do this to me. Don't say it out of place. Yeah? So what's the code? Her tone was a little more demanding now. Since she stood beside the keypad, it was clear she wanted to input the number. Well, we had indications before too. So how did they go again? Something about elimination. 2471. There you go. The answer was 2471. Cora communicated the answer to Lux, who immediately input the combination, making the glass door open slightly. Now the group could access the books inside. Huh, I thought the numbers were for... Hey, look, inside there are some e-cards. Lux already swiped one and she gave the other to Bia. However, since there were only 2 cards, it left Cora without one. There was something else inside though. Cora managed to grab a key out of the bookshelves from behind the other books. Its teeth are in the shape of a G. In the shape of a G, huh?
And there's something else. There's a piece of paper inside. I bet it's related to the question.
Pulling it out, she read it over and then showed it to the others. Apparently, she had no idea what it meant. If you eliminate those 4, what else is left? That's nothing, right? That's what it says. It feels like this time around we thought up a lot of possible outcomes, huh? Yeah. It seems pretty simple for a question.
Huh? What's simple?
The answer, I think I have it. Even if I could deduce it, why was this room a hell of a lot easier than the first fucking dumb room we've been in? Whatever, let's get out of the door when you two are ready. They're right anyway. The paper has everything to do with the question. There's nothing left. If you eliminate those 4, what is left? Nothing? Music is a vibe. Yeah, there's nothing left. Wait, I don't know what the answer is. Then don't answer the way you have a 100% chance of living too. No, I mean, I'd like to understand the process. Oh, well, it's rather simple. She shrugged, motioning over to her combined findings. There's some stuff in here that most likely can be used for multiple purposes. All we did, at least I'm assuming, be keen to the conclusion as mine, was to apply that knowledge. The small girl scurried off to the papers, trying to make heads or tails of it all. A few moments later, she called out to the duo.
So the crime the principal committed was the bombs? He was the one who set them off as revenge for getting arrested? No, wait.
That's my conclusion too. It's the only thing that makes sense based on everything we gathered. No, that's wrong. She shook her head a little. The principal didn't set off the bombs. That's most decidedly someone else. I guess I just answer that. It's simple that way. No objections from me then. He didn't do anything?
None for me either.
The two of them waited with bated breath as Cora stepped forward and yelled as she did before. Let me out! The principal's crime is... What if I say everything? Everything! I don't think it's anything. Because you eliminate the 2, you eliminate the 7, you eliminate the 4, what is there? Nothing. Nothing is left. But I could be fucking idiot, and I just maybe just don't fucking know. Oh, God. I think it's nothing. Fuck me. I'm gonna say nothing. If it's not that, I'm gonna just die a little bit. It's fine. Okay. I think it's nothing. Nothing. He did not commit any crime. For a moment, it seemed like the answer was wrong, but yeah! I did it! I did it! Yay! But the door came unlocked very shortly. The other two girls released a breath they'd been holding. Hell yeah, I'm fucking smart! Suck my ass, world. I'm fucking smart. I don't need no guide. What? What kind of answer is that? We searched through this entire place. We got a list of 4 crimes. 4! And the answer was no crime? Exactly. Limiting all the numbers to open the bookcase wasn't the only use for the indications we found here. I forgot to tell you, Lux, but there was also a third eliminate 7 that I found inside the journal. We just didn't keep track of it on a paper or anything. So your reasoning was good. It was just ignoring part of the solution.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here then. Everything's unlocked, so let's live. Time is going down, but we were fairly fast. Let's go!
The two of them left, followed by Cora. I'm smart, bitch. Probably one of the simplest rooms in here. Perhaps even the simplest one altogether. But this is interesting, isn't it? Well, the answer should come at no surprise. We now have introduced other crimes into the equation. Crimes the principal didn't commit. Of course not. The reason is that my emptiness is to blame for all of those crimes. Damn, so I'm thinking be at the drug room. I'm thinking who did the bomb? Who did the bomb? Who did the bomb? Who did everything else? I think Bia did the drug room. Vidya got the principal arrested, who is Bia's dad. Not sure who the murderer is. Maybe Ira? Murder's Ira. I don't know what else. Got the fourth one. Damn, bro. Sick. I'm thinking that. Ira was an accomplice. Yeah, he was an accomplice. Yeah, so he did help then. He was an accomplice to whatever Bia did. So he probably helped with the drugs then. Because Bia was talking about drugs really early on in the game. That makes me think that. That she has something to do with the drug room. Somebody committed maybe the teacher committed the murder? It was a student, right? She just got tired of fucking everybody. I'm done! Maybe that. Interesting. Bia, Lux, and Cora emerge into the hallway. But then again, isn't Ira's name Latin for wrath? If it's Latin for wrath, maybe the murder is a thing and actually Bia helped with that. But then again, that wouldn't make sense to why Bia had made a statement about drugs earlier. But he was an accomplice. That much is right, Wish. But then, I think so. Ira helped with the drugs. Maybe the teacher committed murder. Ava committed the murder. Vidya got the principal arrested, who was Bia's dad. Maybe. Because he did say, I want to say sorry to you. And she's like, for what? He's like, he couldn't explain, so maybe he got her dad arrested. And that's why he wanted to say sorry. Bia, Lux, and Cora emerged into the hallway. The door did not lock up yet. It would not until the time was done counting down. At a glance, it didn't look like any of the other teams were out yet. From coming out as the last group to coming out as the first group, can we team up again for the next round? She looked a little excited at how easy this room had been. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that we have our me cards now. She took hers out, looking at it for a brief moment. All of a sudden, Lux pointed at Cora, having realized a little problem. But Cora doesn't have one yet. All she has is that key. We need to find one so we can vote at the console along with her. Yeah, maybe we should split up then. Let's do that while the others are still not done with their rooms. And thus the search began anew. After convening to split up, Bia went towards the closed doors while Lux went back to the large room and Cora went to the corner that she and Lux had fetched Bia from. When Cora walked by the second door down the hall, she heard a small click. Next, the door came open and it was just as quickly was Vidya. Oh, hey, Cora. Your group finished, huh? Yeah. Where's Trist? Oh, he's coming. He wanted to examine the room a bit more. He should come out. It's not really my stuff, so I decided to leave earlier. That's stupid. I got a me card and I guess your group found two, too. Right, I also got this key. He showed it to Cora. The teeth had a strange shape in the form of a letter I. With the first one I got, I can now create an AI. AI? Yeah, an artificial intelligence. I'm kidding. It's mostly because the first one looked like an A and this one looks like an I. See? He scratched his jaw a little pensive for a moment. To be entirely serious, I don't think I could make an AI, honestly. They're super complex, you know? They're a bit like us in design. An artificial person created by code who can think and improve on their own. Yeah, that's a little far-fetched. I don't know if we'll get there for a while. I mean, some people can still barely use the internet without taking over their phone line. But more importantly, who still has dial-up? But about the keys, what do you think they mean anyway? They have letters on them, right? Whatever it is, it's not possible to solve without all the keys. But asking other people might tip me off about their knowledge about this game. Beats me. Okay, listen, this is going to sound a little random, but which do you like most in the group? Huh? What do you mean? That's sudden. No, the group of keys. Which letter do you like the most? Oh, you mean that? Cora chose after second. She picked... What the... Nvidia, Ula, Ava. Yeah, that one. The I key, I think I like that one the most. It's like a little leg on that sticks out from the handles, so it's kind of funny for a key. Weird. I thought you liked the A key, you know, due to your name, Cora. I traded for your G key. So I didn't do anything. Oh, well, I guess. I'm not sure what this all amounts to, but alright, sure. The two of them traded keys together. Cora gave her the G key away to Video while he gave her his A key. Viddy is great. I love Viddy so much. I thought it might be fun, that's all. We don't have a lot of time, I guess. If you got the key, then you might not have gotten a me card. Yeah, Lux and Bia got them, so we split up to look for them now. I wouldn't count on Bia being too useful for that, but I will help then. Just point at me again, ET, phone home. I'll go search in those side classrooms. You know, all the random ones that seem to be locked? I'm sure we can access some of them. Otherwise, why not block them? They're pretty much all empty. Sure, if you want, I'll go search in this corner area then. See you later. And the two of them parted ways. Cora resumed her trip to the other end of this hallway, this time without any other interruptions. Are we gonna hack into somebody? When she arrived there, she heard a door coming open and closing. That was most likely Triss leaving the room. I sure hope it was. A few moments later, again, she heard another door come open, this time in the far distance. Judging by the footsteps that followed, it looked like Ava and Ula both left their room. So everyone's out then. You have to find that me card really quick or else. And I almost forgot, but someone needs to surrender the right to live right now. We're out of time. Cora's helmet read almost 3 hours. They only had at most 10 minutes before the hour mark would close upon them, and everyone would lose at that point in time if nothing was done. Yet Cora wasn't nearly so panicked. We've still got time. First, the me card, and maybe this is a good time to spy on some of those helmets. After she thought about it a little more, it became apparent that this choice was the right one. While thinking, Cora had been investigating the nearby door, which unlocked thanks to her newly obtained key. Here we go. That was easy. I need to thank Viddy later. You really need to drop this habit of talking aloud to yourself there, Cora. Pushing the door open, she entered the corner room. It was a staircase. It didn't go anywhere because the second floor was otherwise inaccessible. There was an emergency exit, but obviously it didn't open. There was no visible lock or handle. It's as if that door was nothing but a wall. There's a strange graffiti on one of the walls. No one can see it unless they walked in here. It says, midair avanex and nothing else. But what does that even mean? Maybe that's fucking Latin. An anagram? It's weird. If it's like an anagram, it doesn't match anything that makes sense. I can't make heads or tails of it. I guess it's one of those things I have to keep in mind. It's going to bother me for a while, though. As soon as I get a hint to what it really means, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to solve the crud out of this one. Well, this is as good as a spot to spy on other people as it can be. No one's going to stumble into here. The real question is, who's available for hacking? It was dependent on the frequencies currently displayed. It seemed as though there were 4 possible helmets to spy upon this time around. That's a jackpot. Let's see. I can hack into Vidya, Bia, Ava, Ula. I want to hack into Vidya, though. I have no idea why you so insist on trading the A key over the G key. Okay, so we're hacking Vidya no matter what? Bingo. Not even a puzzle this time. Wait, something's wrong. Why would there not be a puzzle this time? What is this? Blank screen? But those frequencies match. What does this mean? Maybe out of a hacking range. Well, one problem solved itself. Suddenly, everyone's visions were overtaken by me once again. Apologies for this abrupt call. It is very important, though. I must inform you that someone in your group has left the boundaries of the game. This is not currently allowed, so I have both good news and bad news. Which one of you do you want to hear first? But rhetorical. Everyone always wants to hear the bad news first, especially if they don't relate to them, which is the case here. That way, you can all feel sorry for what happened. And that you can celebrate with the good news. The bad news is that the one who is wearing the helmet that left the boundaries has now been removed from the game. That is right. They have surrendered their right to live. The good news is that since someone has surrendered their right to live before the hour slice was over... Did Viddy die? Maybe that's why we can't hack into his fucking... Oh, no. Viddy's dead. That's why we couldn't hack into him. Now you have 1 more hour before a vote is required. Of course, you can always trigger the vote early. Remember that only 3 of you will not surrender their right to live, so If the survivors' numbers are above that count, you better get to work. If you had any puzzle door left to solve, however, you'll have to do the vote first anyway. No vote, no progress. I'll see you later. Why is video always dying? And then the screens came back to normal. Cora shuddered. Well, I know who's turned their right to live. It's clearly Vidi. It's actually a little bad because he had 2 keys and he was quite helpful. But I guess we can worry over that later. Right now I need to hack someone, especially because tensions will be at an all-time high due to someone surrendering their right to live. I've decided to hack... Fuck. Interesting. Why does he always die? Why do the good die young? Fuck. Okay. Which one do you want, chat? Bia, Ava, Ula. Which one? So far we have 0 and 0 with Ula and Pia respectively, and then 33% with Ava. So God, my neck fucking hurts. Hug. Yeah, Ripperoni. Can we press F to pay respects, man? Ula. Okay, Ula. At one saying Ula. F. Press F for our boy Vidi, our main boy, Russ boy, maybe. I don't know. Seems to like he just seems to like fucking die every now and again. Let's go Ula then. Wait, what's this? There's nothing, but our helmets share the same frequency. I absolutely made sure to check. So she needs trust. So we can't do her. We can't do Ula, guys. It's trust locked. Fuck. Okay. Okay, game. I fucking see you. I fucking see you. Wow. So we have B and Ava then. Wow, that fucking sucks. I missed how he died. So Rose, he went out of bounds of the game and died. That's how he died. He just went out of bounds. He went somewhere he wasn't supposed to go. Curious little guy. Stupid. Yeah, just a bit. He's a little stupid man. He's our stupid boy though. So alright guys, Bia or Ava? What do you want? So far we had nothing with Bia. Ava? Okay, yeah, I kinda agree with the Ava one because we have the most trust with her. And what if the reason why we can't get into their helmets is because of something? It's all relative. Huh? What? What? Each equivalency has its own thing. For Rome to Einstein.